Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Before I begin this presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Indriyani. I'm from Management 22B and my NPM is 2241116 and 5. The title of this presentation is about key issue in the digital environment. The micro and macro environment. Macro environment is element outside of the organization that indirect influence its operation. Micro environment is internal factor that directly influence that organization, such as suppliers, competitors, intermediaries, and customers. Okay, factors in the macro and micro environment of an organization. Macro environment, social media, legal, ethical, and textions, economic, political, technological, and competitive. Micro environment or digital marketplace. First is the organization, its customer, its supplier, its competitor, intermediaries, and the public at large. Okay, next it's about social factors. Every country has people with different attitude and opinion to create an ID. Product and or service and communication. Some of the key elements include: first is culture. Second is demographics such as age and gender. Third, social lifestyle. Fourth, domestic structure. 5, affluence or wealth. 6, religion. So, a good example of this change in customer buying behavior because of internet use. Okay, next is about legal and ethical factor. Legislative change can usually affect the business environment. For example, it talks Spotify a number one of year to launch in Canada because of the country royalty and copyright laws. Some of the key legal factors to consider are: first, data protection and privacy law, or particularly regarding email, which has been replaced by General Data Protection Regular, implement 25 May 2018. Disability and discrimination law, brand and trademark protection, intellectual property right, and correct law. Next, it's about economic factor. The relates to the element of an economy and its condition. Example include market growth and employment, inflation rate, interest rate, monetary or physical policy, foreign exchange rate. A good example from e-commerce standpoint is the art of dynamic pricing. This is where a traditional e-commerce site uses algorithms to change the price of its product or service based on different market conditions such as a competitor pricing, supply and demand, spending habits, time of day, location, and operation system. Political factors. An organization needs to consider the political situation of a country and the world in relation to the country. Areas to consider include government or relationship, police, tax laws, internet governance. From a digital marketing perspective, if an organization is operating in a global marketplace and use social media to connect and communicate with its customer. It's worth understanding which is countries block Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Technology factors. New technology is change the way that people or and business do things from connection with other to purchasing product and service. Improves in both hardware and software are key factor in the change. In this change, sorry. Factor affecting e-commerce buying behavior. First is credit card information being stolen. Unfortunately, there has been a high increase in cybercrime recently. According to Kanochi 2017, in the UK, 124 million was stolen by hacker and criminal via the internet in 2016. One way to help a provide software with confidence in the service and protect against cyber is to use email authenticity to prevent wrong message and encrypting all part of a website. Second is fake online store. Some people feel pricing from a virtual company that doesn't have a physical address or location, so their purchase may not exist. Third is information will get sold. A common fear is the once information is given for an only purchase that customer will get bombarded with solicitation email, catalogs, and offer from third parties. One way to help overcome this fear is to provide a clear privacy policy and give customer the option to choose what information they would like to receive and how often they want to receive it. Four is about unsure what the product is really like. Some shopper really on the sensory aspect of shopping, and because they can feel, touch, or even smell the product, they worry that they are going to make the wrong. The five is lost order. Some online shopper worry that their order will get lost or will not arrive in time. More and more online retail and offering different shipping option and order tracking to help customer feel more in control of this element of their shopping experience. And the last, need help from a sales person. Generally, the idea of buying online is one side, and some people like that help of a knowledge salesperson to discuss their needs. Okay, next is about privacy and data protection. First is personal data. The vast amount of personal data collected and used by digital service raise concern about privacy and consent. Second is about regulation. Government are implementing laws and regulation to protect use privacy and data rights. Transparency. increased transparency from digital companies about data collection and use is crucial for building trust. Next, it's about social media impact. Mental health. Extensive social media use has been linked to increase anxiety, depression, and feelings of isolation. Misin- Misinformation. The rapid spread of false or misleading information on social media platforms can have serious consequences. Addiction. The addictive nature of social media platform can lead to unhealthy level of use and description to daily life. And the last is about privacy concerns. The collection and monetization of data by social media company raise privacy concern. Okay, this is my presentation, and the last I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.